Good morning, I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. Nvidia snapped a three-day sell-off and led the broader market higher as investors remain cautious ahead of key inflation data due out later this week. The S&P 500 closed 0.39% higher as the tech-heavy Nasdaq rallied to finish up 1.26% as Nvidia and other tech names bounced back. The Dow Jones was the only one of the major indices to finish in the red, closing down 0.76%. Nvidia shares bounced back 6.7% after dropping more than 6% in the previous trading session. The chipmaker's market cap finished back above the US $3 trillion level. Other big tech names also rallied, followed the AI giants led with Meta and Alphabet finishing more than 2% higher on the day. In other company news, SolarEdge Technologies collapsed 21% after announcing plans for a $300 million private offering of convertible note. Pool Corp fell 8% after downgrading earnings guidance. Bank of America reported its clients were net sellers of US equities for the first time in a month last week, with outflows led by hedge funds and institutions as retail investors were on the buy side. From a sector perspective, technology and communication services led inflows, whilst financials saw the largest outflows. In macro news, investors were surprised by an unexpected surge in Canadian inflation after the BOC's recent rate cut creating questions about policy going forward. The Consumer Price Index rose 2.9% in May from a year ago, up from 2.7% a month earlier, primarily due to higher prices for services, Statistics Canada reported in Ottawa. That was faster than the median estimate of 2.6% in a Bloomberg survey of economists. Turning to US sectors, the best performing sectors on the day were communication services and technology, which closed 1.85% and 1.79% higher respectively. The worst performing sectors were real estate and materials, which finished the day down 1.41% and 1.28% respectively. In commodities news, crude oil futures fell about 1% on Tuesday as the recent rally took a breather, with traders watching for summer fuel demand and tensions on the Israel-Lebanon border. US crude oil closed at $80.83 per barrel. Lithium prices, anticipated to recover, have fallen again this month, with inventories increasing amid weak EV demand signals. In China, lithium carbonate spot prices have reached their lowest point since August 2021, following an over 80% drop in 2023 due to oversupply and sluggish demand growth. In European market news, Airbus shares fell 9.4% after the company said it was cutting its target for 2024 for both aircraft deliveries and earnings. In the weight loss space, Novo Nordisk rose 4% after the company said its Wegovy weight loss treatment had been approved in China for long-term weight management. Shares of Zealand Pharma, which is developing its own contender weight loss drug, also rose 8.8%. Looking ahead to the Australian landscape, the SPI futures are pointing to a 0.4% fall. Thank you for listening.